Hello, darling. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and dive into exactly what it is that we need to hear right now at this moment in time. Thank you guys for being patient with me. The solar return really kind of like skewed my schedule, but we're catching up. So interesting. While I was down there just now, I thought about music. Someone who's in like the music field, and like if that's the case, if music is your passion, I think you're about to like get a job or a gig or something. Which is pretty exciting. Or if you've been waiting for like a break when it comes to your music careers, something's coming in. So random. It's like, but I don't think it's the way that it feels. It doesn't feel like it's like Rihanna or Beyonce level. You know, it's giving like a venue that is really aligned with who you are as a person and who you are as an artist. If you write music, I see you aligning with a musician, like the voice that kind of represents your aesthetic and your values. I really love that. For you. We're going to be shuffling and connecting with love, money, spirituality, and then general messages. If it seems like my energy is a little low today, baby's sleeping right now, so I'm trying to whisper. And also, it's a rainy day, and you already know. Like, if it's a rainy day, like, I typically like to be like reading my books, sipping some tea, but I knew that I wanted to come and spend time with you. All right, let's dive into it. So we're going to do love, money, spirituality, in general. Okay, let's see what we have for love. Interesting. The King of Swords and the Well. So interesting. This has a lot, when it comes to love, this has a lot to do with observing something, assessing, analyzing, strategizing. Interesting. Someone here, if you totally like spiritually, intuitively, I kind of pivoted in a different direction. Intuitively, I feel that. Someone here may be watching TV with someone, or this weekend that we're walking into feels kind of quiet or dormant, but not dormant in the way of like stillness, but like you may be, if you're dating, like if you're going on a date with someone may offer to literally Netflix and chill, but like only Netflix and chill, not the other add-ons. It seems really like quiet. It seems really like just watch, and it could, what you end up choosing is like a documentary, something that, or a history, something that it teaches you, educates you. When it comes to love, if you're looking for love, go to the museum. Go to the museum this weekend, or be around the museum. If there's a coffee shop within the museum or a cafe, do that. Check that out. You'll find something there. Someone here could be studying, the library. What am I thinking? Sorry, I thought I heard a knock at the door. The library, something that teaches you something. It could be a cooking class. Even as I'm looking at these cards, I can't help but to kind of mirror the energy. I don't know if I showed it to you yet, but this is how the vibes are coming up. Yeah, someone who is wanting to look, assess, learn, grow. If you're in a relationship, I see this as, and things are happy right now, I see this as taking time together to learn something together. I see this as watching a documentary, watching something that informs both of you guys. Really still, quiet energy. And that feels really bonding. If you are looking for love, those places that it is that I mentioned are going to be beneficial. If you are separating and there's someone on your mind, you are being called to deeply assess the relationship dynamics and see. I don't see this as a way to get together or try to make things work. I see this as understanding why it is what it is, and hands-off approach. Don't try to make it work right now. Don't try to chase. Don't try to pursue. This is about understanding how we got here. This is about understanding why you chose this person to begin with. To learn and to become the better version of yourself outside of this, regardless of where life is going to, or where your relationship is going to take you. I hope that makes sense. This is not about, the bells and the whistles. This is not a relationship reading that brings in the bells and the whistles and the fluff and the fun. It's more about learning, growing, evolving, understanding, processing, making sense of, fill in the blank. Let's look into money, shall we? Actually, I'm going to shuffle a little bit on the nature cards here. Someone here, I do want to say that someone here may be trying to figure out a way to approach you. Yeah, time for nurturing. Interesting. The garden. I see the garden as an escape. And I see the garden as phone call coming in. I see the garden as an escape or like a retreat from the world. So if you're single, you may be needing this time to kind of get into your own sanctuary of sorts, or go to places, gardens, again, museums, not parks, but if there's like a library that has a like next door park, that's so specific. But I'm also seeing like, again, the museums, when you go, oftentimes they have like little walking grounds or pondering places if you're single. If you are single and kind of like separating from, like, there's someone on your mind and things don't feel positive, there's a need to kind of nurture the self. Big time. All right, let's look at money. The King of Pentacles. Ooh, I love that. King of Pentacles, the frog, and then the man. I love how they're both just kind of like sitting the same. Like their energy is kind of the same, kind of like plopped. King of Pentacles, as you guys know, or if you don't know, I'm telling you, this is an excellent card when it comes to money and resources. Interesting that a man is coming through here. So some of you guys could be locked into your masculine energy as far as what you need to do, what steps you need to take to ensure your financial stability, to protect your financial stability, what you could do to attract love and healing. Some of you guys may be sharing resources with a partner. And by partner, also, if you hear any creaking noises, it's my chair. This chair goes through everything because I'm using it to wheel around all of the different stations within my apothecary office space. So when I talk about partnership when it comes to money, I'm not necessarily thinking about love or romantic union with money, although of course you could be with a partner who has a lot of resources, money, or is financially stable. Even having, this person could be broke, but they have a lot of connections that help with things in life. For example, let's say you are with someone who knows a roofer who does work for free for them because he owes them a favor. That's wealth. If you know someone who works at the gym and that person gives you free access to all of the classes that you could possibly ask for, that's another form of wealth. So there's that type of stability and offering and provision. But I'm also seeing with the King of Pentacles, it could be connecting with someone who is very wise when it comes to their spending and building, someone who can advise you in how to build your wealth, how to save, how to spend, more importantly, sometimes. So, yeah, this is really awesome really, 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 really awesome card. It's also interesting that at the very bottom of the deck, we have Pine, balance the emotions as the nature for money. And this could be a cleansing when it comes to your spending, your resources, in order to help stabilize you even further. If there's patterns that you need to let go of, heal the past, Birch here. Now would be a wonderful time. Or someone here may realize that all the responsible action that they've been taking with their finances means that today they can afford to splurge on fill in the blank, a new car, and add on to the house, an extra shot in your latte. You know, everyone's splurges are different and all of our interests are different. Now let's go ahead and look into the spirituality reading. We have the Lover's card reversed. Ooh. Okay, guys. And then we have, okay, first things first, be really careful about, someone here feels like their crown chakra is open. And this is not necessarily a bad thing when you are in your sacred space, in a protected space. But if you're not closing out your crown chakra and you're going into the world, especially like public places, different spirits and different energies are in that space too. And they kind of sense that you are open and that your energy isn't as protected, and they can kind of latch on or muddle the mind or make the mind a crazy monkey place. So I am kind of seeing that here, that there's something here that spiritually you need to kind of disconnect yourself from. Monkey mind is something that's coming through, a lot of thoughts that are racing. So be really cognizant of the need to create more balance, especially if you've been in your head a lot. Come back down into your body, go for a walk. If you've been strategizing things, analyzing things, which is shown up in the reading as well, going for a walk and disconnecting yourself from the outcome is going to help a lot. Also, if you are trying to figure out solutions and ways forward with your life and your path, and you're trying to strategize and, you know, make it happen, make it work, it really blocks off, it disconnects you from spirit, because it's you kind of focusing on your way, your will, instead of what the divine is inspiring and trying to talk to you with. The cards that we have pulled up here are the Lover's card reversed. We also have the Birds and the Fish. So this is a lot of chit chat, a lot of chatter. I'm going to shuffle from the Nature Oracle deck as well. Autumn, yeah, harvest and sow. There's something here that we need to let go of. Something here that served its time. It's done. It's time to shed it. It's time to let go. It's time to remove it, release, and move forward. If not, and this could be energy. It could be, someone here could feel like they're under spiritual attack, and it just feels like a lot of like things distracting you, a lot of noise, either in your headspace internally or external environment, just constantly stimulating your energy for aura. So there's an inability to have like peace. That's a huge problem. Also, be really careful about like voyeur, energy that's voyeuring, that's watching, lurking, looking. Spiritually, spirit wants you to disconnect from that. General messages. We have the Empress reversed. I love this card. I almost want to not get it tattooed on me, but it's something similar. Aww. And then we have the Home card and the Ring card. I love this. This is really saying, guys, I just really am getting a strong sense that someone is committing to the home this weekend. I do see this in a lot of different ways, right? Even in the money reading with the King of Pentacles, he's more inclined often to cook at home. He treats himself to a nice meal at a restaurant on occasion or for an event. So it's giving a lot of like, you know what, the world's a little loud this weekend. And maybe that's also too why I feel like this quiet, like almost like whispering right now. Like as I'm doing this reading for you guys, the energy feels, at least over here, it feels like it could be really chaotic, but it's important that you disconnect, right? In the spirituality, there's a lot of chit chat, a lot of talking. It could be like being on Twitter and all the tweets are coming through, things that are trending, and it's just like, oh my God, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I just get a strong sense that someone here could be going home. Someone here could be home cooking. It's giving Cancer energy, nurturing, going to the home environment, curling up, getting cozy, and committing yourself to choose to stay at home. And that just feels really good right now. So I'm really loving the energy of these cards, my love. Yeah, thank you guys again for being so patient with me this week. And if there are additional questions and stuff that you would like me to look into, I'm more than happy to do that for you. Until then, thank you guys again for being in my circle, being with me, my friends, my family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.